my pleasure to be your MC for this afternoon. Now, thank you. Graduation for all of us is a time for much celebration and fanfare, as you've seen earlier. So without much further ado, let's give a big round of applause to welcome our distinguished faculty members of the School of Law. Provost, distinguished faculty, thank you for being here with us on this special day. Now, it is my honor to invite our beloved Dean, Professor Yeo Tiong Min, to address the graduating batch. Professor Yeo, please.
Graduating class of 2014, their family and loved ones. I'm sure they have all worked extremely hard with the support of your family and your loved ones to get to where you are today. And this is indeed a proud and great day for all of you, and deservedly so. You would have confronted and overcome many challenges in SMU. And you will face many more challenges as you enter the next phase of your lives. Most of you will be entering the legal profession in Singapore. The legal landscape has seen rapid changes in the recent past. There has been increased emphasis on continuing legal education and the provision of pro bono legal services. There will be greater competition with more foreign law firms and foreign lawyers, as well as more locals returning from foreign universities in the legal marketplace in Singapore. But there will also be bountiful opportunities as Singapore positions itself to play a more prominent role in regional and international commercial transactions and disputes. I am confident that you are more than ready to meet these challenges as you enter the next phase of your training. I'm sure that you will bring the circle values that SMU espouses to the workplace with you, in addition to the values that the School of Law holds dearly: humanity, integrity, and scholarship. You leave SMU to join a growing body of alumni of the School of Law, and hopefully with your contributions, our alumni will grow not just numerically, but also from strength to strength. And I hope that you will find time to come back to visit your former instructors, to interact with the fresh batches of rookies in the law school, and of course to view the new School of Law building when it is up in 2017. On behalf of all my colleagues, I convey our warmest congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Yeo, for those warming words. We will now begin with the presentation of the degrees, starting with those of the 2014 postgraduate cohort.
Gil Kuldeep Singh, LLM in Commercial Law. Kanwaljit Kaur, child, daughter of Gopachan Singh. Kunwa Aditya Saxena. Mary Go Swan Ping. Musai Khan Chokbaya. Nori Suryana Rayana Padmaja. Yong Engwa. Yoshiaki Sawada. Zhang Li Li. Zuo Jingjing. B. Jayakumar K.M. Balasingham. Frankie Kasim. Lim Swee Ling. Saifuddin bin Fakhruddin. Sia Tek Meng. Aaron Choi. Ang Wei Yao. Chun Pei Yun Felicia Stephanie. Chu Rui Qi Rachel. Chua Hui Flynn Christine. Jeremiah Jason Cunningham. Kanish, son of Bala Subramaniam. Liao Jiamin, cum laude. Maji. O Jialing Evangeline, summa cum laude. Ong Li Ling. Pang Kip Ying Joey, magna cum laude. Sejong Kim. Tan Lin Yin Gladys, magna cum laude. Timothy Johnson Cunningham. Yao Tinzhi, summa cum laude. Zhong Hui-wen Esther.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, may I now call upon Yao Tinzhi, representative of the Juris Doctor class of 2014, to address the cohort. Tinzhi, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lawyer has at least two major duties. The first duty is to the client. The other duty, somewhat broader, the duty to the law and to society as a whole. I'm just going to say a few brief words on the second duty to the law and to society. We have spent the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years studying law. Many of us will be spending many more years learning the law, whether for this further studies, practice, in-house, legal service. What we have been studying all this while, we call it law. But what is it really that we've been actually doing and learning to do? Law is the practice of magic. All lawyers are magicians. Let me explain what I mean when I say this. Law is the discipline of how to use words and argument through social institutions to change society, to achieve a change in reality, to define what the truth is, to find the truth. Let me give you a few examples. Let's take drafting a contract. An enforceable contract creates something new between parties. What this new thing is achieved simply by agreement in a specified form, in a particular type of agreement. This is something that did not exist prior to the agreement. We have, as the lawyer facilitating the contract, who has drafted the contract, has created something new in the world. The lawyer has helped to create a new relationship between these parties. And what is the lawyer's role in this? What's the lawyer's responsibility in this? The lawyer's responsibility is to ensure that the correct obligations in the contract are in there. The correct terms are present in the contract. The legal practitioner has a special skill, and the special skill is this. They can say to the world, this instrument will achieve what you want it to do. This instrument has changed the world. It has created something new between the people signing this agreement. People practicing litigation are also, in their way, magicians. Litigation is also the practice of changing reality. A lawyer who goes to court and says, my client's view on this is, my client's position in this is what we think. They are putting forward one version of reality to the world. They're saying, this is my version of reality, and could the court please adopt it? What they are saying by this is, my client, let's say they say, my client owns the house. My client's version is that my client owns the house. Now, we don't know whether the client owns the house or not until it's actually decided. But if the court adopts their version of reality, this is made true. So by practice of litigation, lawyers are advancing one version of reality and trying to make this the truth. Some of us will end up registrars and judges. And the responsibility there and the power there is even greater. When you say when you side with one party or another party, you are making their version of the facts, you're making their version of the law true. You are saying this is what reality is now, regardless of what it was in the past, whether there was any objective basis of it. By your words, by the order of court, it has been made true. This is the difference between law and the other disciplines of social sciences and humanities. The other disciplines are generally describing the world, describing societies, describing human relationships. But in law, we don't just describe these things. We are also creating, and we are saying, this is what the world actually is. We are prescribing. We are saying, this is what the world is. And the follow-up to this is that if you act inconsistently with what the law says reality is, there will be sanctions. So this is a power that lawyers and legal practitioners have that most people in society are not trained to have. They're not trained to use these skills. They're not empowered to use these skills. We have spent many years studying these skills in law school that we will be using to change society, to change the world. But what can we use these techniques for? Many of us will be moving on to Part B starting tomorrow. Some of us will not. But in our own ways, we will be using the techniques that we learn. We can use these techniques to, as the cliche goes, make a lot of money, although I'm told it's not so easy these days in practice. We can use these techniques to live a very exciting life, doing deals, winning in court, very exciting, huge adrenaline rush. We can use these techniques to, after a few years out there getting a reputation, to try to live a somewhat comfortable life and spend lots of time with your kids. We can also be using these techniques to help people. The common point between all these things that you can do with the skills that we have learned in law school is this. When you use these skills, you are changing the world around you in a very direct way. You are changing the socially agreed reality that we live in. We are changing people's lives. Even the smallest thing we do can change people's lives. We can't take this responsibility lightly. It's a great deal of power. We have to use this power with skill. We have learned the skill in law school. We will continue to learn the skill in practice. We have to use the skill with wisdom. Now, wisdom can only be gained with experience, and this is something we have to develop over time. And most importantly, as our valedictorian said earlier, we have to use this skill with humility. We have to understand that what we do on a day-to-day basis may seem very mundane and very trivial, but what we are actually doing is shaping the world in a way that most people simply cannot. This is the core of the lawyer's duty, in one sense. This is the core of the lawyer's duty to society. We are given a license to make changes to the world in this manner. We are given this license. So we also have the responsibility to use it properly. I'll leave you with two questions about your own personal practice of the law in the future. The first question, I hope, which you will keep in mind as you continue your practice in years to come, is the first one. How am I changing the world by what I'm doing? The second question, is this how I really want to be changing the world? Thank you.
Thank you, Tinta. In this next part of the ceremony, we shall now commence with the presentation of the LLB degrees to the undergraduate class of 2014.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Elgin Tan Ching Wei, magna cum laude. Amanda Theng Ai Shan, summa cum laude. Double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Accountancy. Anand George. Arti Anbalagan, cum laude. Benjamin Lo Yi Kai. Bo Jingxuan Valerie. Karen Thung Chiao Lin, cum laude, winner of the Asian Patent Attorney Association Prize for Top Student in International Commercialization of IP. Cephas Yi Xiang, magna cum laude. Chan Yuk Lun. Chan Ziting Clement, cum laude. Charlene Sim Yen. Chi Yi Ling Evangeline, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Accountancy. Chiu Zisern Desmond, magna cum laude. Chin Wan Yu Rachel, cum laude. Chong Yi Hao Clayton, summa cum laude. Chu Li Yet Victoria. Chao Tien Hong, magna cum laude. Chua Jianzi, cum laude. Chua Su Ming Jonathan, magna cum laude. Chua Wen Long Kevin, cum laude. Deirdre Grace Morgan, cum laude. E. Wen Yang Jonathan, magna cum laude. Yao Hui Shan. Fong Wei Sheng, magna cum laude. Fu Meilin Hilda. Fu Haoren, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management, and winner of the SMU Circle Award. Feng Yi Wen Zara, cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management. Go Hua Zhou Kaden, magna cum laude. Ho Jia Sin, cum laude. Ho Wan Chi Julia. Hon Yong Sheng, magna cum laude. Hao Sin Heng Bernadette. Huang Meiton Margaret, magna cum laude. winner of the Clyde & Co. Prize for the top student in insurance law. Jens Richard Karl, summa cum laude, winner of the Amarjit Singh SC Law Prize for Public International Law. Joey Ng Som Ying Vichai Suchart. Joseph Tam Chi Ming, cum laude. Ki Shu En Theodora, magna cum laude. Ki Yong Wen Kenneth, cum laude. Ko Ngi Soon Linus, summa cum laude, winner of the Katawong Prize for the top student in corporate and commercial law, joint winner. Kong Zhen Ning. Ko Sui Lee Abigail, cum laude. Lam Yi Wen Rachel. Lam Zhen Guang. Lam Zhen Jie Gerald. Lau Hui Ping Janice. Lau Zihui, magna cum laude, and winner of the Harry Elias Partnership LLP Prize for the top student in family law. Law Hui Min. Liu Wun Yi, cum laude. Li Heng, magna cum laude. Li Kang Lin. Li Lai Yong Sean, magna cum laude and winner of the Rajan Tan Prize for the top student in insolvency law. Li Wei Heng Sean, cum laude. Li Wing Kan Sally, cum laude. Li Yingfen Jennifer. Li Yathei Marcus, cum laude. Liang Shiwei Jeremy, summa cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management. Lim Bing Yi. Lim Chervun Andrea, magna cum laude. Lim Wan Yu Sharon, cum laude. Lim Yi Chao. Lin Ying Sin. Lisa Farah Ho, cum laude. Lo Yu Wei Juni, cum laude. winner of the Rajan Tan Prize for the top student in banking law. Lok Jia Min Rachel, cum laude. Long Zizhong Enoch, cum laude. Lo Rongzhi Ashley, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management. Lo Zihui Jasmine, cum laude. Lloyd Zihao, magna cum laude, winner of the Peggy Pang Prize for the top student in legal theory and philosophy. Mak Wei Kit, cum laude. Mark Alphonsus Li Fu Wen, cum laude. Muhammad Noor E. Adnan. Mitchell Lin Xiu Yin, cum laude. Mo Zhong Xiao. Ng Yi Hui. Ng Hui En Ruth, cum laude. Ng Lip Kai, cum laude. Ng Ming Xuan, cum laude. Ng Wei Jin. Ng Wei Long, cum laude, winner of the Rajan Tan Prize for the top student in shipping law. Ngo Chiao Wen. Nicholas Wong Si Kiet, summa cum laude. Ao Mei Yan Anthea, cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Social Science. Poon Tia Wen, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management. Xia Jia Yi Vivian. Sim Wen Sheng Frederick, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Accountancy. So Mayumi. So Yuxian Priscilla, magna cum laude, winner of the Portcullis Trust Prize for the top student in the law of equity and trusts. Sonika Kaur Daliwal. Su Gerald Ng Xiang. Sui Yi Xiong, magna cum laude. Tan Jia Hui, magna cum laude. Tan Jia Min. Tan Kai Yun, cum laude. Dan Kia Hua, summa cum laude, winner of the Kwa Gyok Chu Top Law Student Award, joint winner. Dan Xuan Rong Joshua. Dan Yang Hao Marcus. Dan Yi Xuan Mei, cum laude. Dan Zek Yen, cum laude. Teo Chen Xian. Tam King Yue Gerald, magna cum laude, winner of the SMU Circle Award. Timothy Cheng Tin Wai. To Jia Wen. Wong Ying Chung. Yap Yiling Felicia. Yap Wei Ming Jeremy, magna cum laude. Don't hold your breath. Yo Gek Min, summa cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management, winner of the Kwa Gyok Chu Top Law Student Award, joint winner, the Raja and Tan Prize for the Top Graduating Law Student, joint winner, and the Raja and Tan Prize for the Top Student in Information Technology and the Law, joint winner. Yo Yi Ling Eileen, cum laude. Yong Zihin. Yun Hui Wen Janice. Zheng Pei, cum laude. Chua Wei Yuan, summa cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Accountancy, winner of the O Kim Sui Financial Accounting Award, the Fu Kon Tan Grant Thornton Auditing Award, the KPMG Accounting Gold Medal Award, the Raja and Tan Prize for the Top Graduating Law Student, joint winner, the Raja and Tan Prize for the Top Student in Information Technology and the Law, joint winner, the SPH Valedictorian Award, the Tax Academy of Singapore Award for the Top Student in Tax Planning, and the Wong Partnership Prize for the Most Outstanding Law Graduate.
Thank you, Professor Yo, and congratulations to all our graduates. Now, it is time for us to present a very special award to one of our finest law students. To present the DBS Bank School Valedictorian Award for the School of Law, may I please invite the Provost of Singapore Management University, Professor Rajendra K. Srivastava, up on stage. Professor, please. This year, we are proud to present the DBS Bank School Valedictorian Award for the School of Law to Kenny Lau Hui Ming. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Provost, members of the faculty, family members, friends, and my fellow graduates. I stand here today humbled and appreciative of the opportunity to deliver this speech as your valedictorian. I would not be here without the support of so many people, and I wish to extend my heartfelt thanks to them. First of all, I would like to thank my family, in particular my mother, who is in attendance today right there. My mom has been and remains the most important person in my life, and I would not be here without her support and her love. Thanks, Mom, and I love you. At this juncture, I would also like to invite all of you to give another round of applause to all our family members and friends who are here to support us on this momentous occasion. Thank you, family and friends. Next, I would like to thank the various members of the faculty whom I have had the good fortune of learning from and interacting with in the last few years. There is, however, one professor that I would like to personally thank, and that is Professor Chen Siyuan. Prof. Chen, your guidance and tutelage in the last few years has been invaluable to me, both in terms of my academic development and my personal growth. It has truly been my privilege having you as a professor, a mentor, and a friend. Thank you. Last and most definitely not least, I want to thank you, my batchmates. You are what made my law school experience so unforgettable. I am extremely thankful for the friendships that I have forged, friendships that I am certain will stand the test of time. Apart from thanks, I also wish to congratulate each and every one of you, class of 2014, for making it to this point today. I'm sure that there were moments where some of us doubted whether we would ever see this day. Nights we spent rushing our research papers, preparing for the endless group presentations, wondering if we had participated enough in class. It is a testimony to your hard work and perseverance that we are now able to declare ourselves as law school graduates. Now, as we embark on the next stage of our lives, I wish to deliver a message to you that is close to my heart, a message that may be surmised in a single word: legacy. Specifically, the legacy of the SMU School of Law. We are a young law school, and today we see the graduation of our 4th batch of graduates. To some of us, the youth of our school may fill us with some uncertainty, but to me, this is a privilege like no other. For as one of the pioneering batches of SMU law graduates, we have the opportunity to shape the legacy of our law school. Every achievement we had attained during our time here was not just an achievement for ourselves individually, it was an achievement for this institution. I witnessed this firsthand during my first ever international moot competition in my 3rd year of law school. This is the Vismoot in Vienna. During the preliminary rounds, we were pitted against the University of Düsseldorf, one of the traditional powerhouses of the Vismoot. At the end of the round, the Düsseldorf team approached us and said that out of all the teams they were scheduled to compete against, they dreaded facing us the most. And they said this because they knew just how much SMU had achieved in the mooting arena within the last few years. It was then that I realized all the good work that our seniors and ourselves have accomplished went towards building the reputation of our law school, even on an international stage. I saw this again during the Jessup Moot, where countless teams, coaches, and judges from around the world told us how impressed they were that SMU had attained so much despite its tender years. One of the proudest moments of my life was in April this year, moments before the Jessup World Championship round. As I sat there in the auditorium, waiting for the judges to enter, filled with nerves and jitters, I looked up and I saw the name Singapore Management University on the big screen ahead, right beside the Singapore flag. Words truly cannot describe the overwhelming feeling of knowing that my team and I were about to represent our school on the world's biggest mooting stage, and that we were about to play a part in shaping the history of our law school. Now, this privilege and opportunity which I speak of equally applies even now after we have graduated from SMU. Some of us in the future will enter legal service, others practice academia, while there are those of us who may choose not to pursue a career in law. Regardless, however, of which field we embark upon, always remember that we are not just any law school graduate. We are one of the pioneering batches of SMU law graduates. This truly is a privilege, and at the risk of sounding cliché, with great privilege comes great responsibility. I therefore urge each and every one of you to never forget that we have the honor of carrying this responsibility with us. We will all have a part to play, big or small, in molding the future of our law school. With that being said, congratulations once again, class of 2014. We did it. Now together, let's go make history. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, with those parting words, we have come to the end of the afternoon. Now, graduates, today marks the beginning of a new journey in your lives, and I hope that we all do each other proud in the years ahead. Now, with this, may we first invite our VIPs to take their leave. VIPs, please. And for the rest of us, do note that our faculty and graduates are to remain behind briefly for their group photo taking. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and do note that the buffet for dinner will be in halls 401, 402, and 403. Family and friends, you may proceed there first and wait for your newly graduated loved ones. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.